Alright, number 10. Today's the day. You're going to the island of Sodor, and you're gonna get me the gold dust. Just remember, don't hurt any of the workers or engines. I don't need any attention drawn to me. Don't worry, boss. I promise you, that gold dust will be all yours. Ha! 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 So after I made the deal with Sir Topham Hatt, he would tell his engines about the new purchase of his diesel. Alright, my engines, as you know, Boko is in the works, so we need a new goods diesel. I've bought one from the mainland. He is coming here for a few weeks to help with the heavy goods trains. The engines were a little worried. They didn't want to have to risk having another big black weasel diesel.
But sir, is another diesel really that necessary? I mean, I'm sure me, Donald, and Douglas could handle all the goods trains going to the mainland. I mean, Douglas even saved an engine for you.
The mainland has gotten more dangerous since Douglas's trip there and saving Oliver. Security has tripled, and steam engines are even less welcome than they were before, unless they're special. So I can't risk having any of you get taken. You're gonna treat this diesel with respect. He is doing you a favor. Yes, sir, called the engines. The next day, all the engines in the yard were feeling worried, especially Thomas the tank engine himself. Annie and Clarabelle also noticed how nervous Thomas was feeling, and they wanted to know what was up. Oh, Thomas, what's going on? It's this new diesel. He's coming in, and I'm afraid he's gonna replace us. I know we've had good diesels before, but again, what if he performs so well that Topham wants to get rid of us? Edward rolled in to comfort Thomas. What's going on, Thomas? It's that new diesel Topham was talking about. I don't want him to replace us. Oh, please. It's just a new diesel. This is nothing new. Topham's had many diesels before. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, he's taking our jobs away. I should have taken that goods train. He knows I can take it.
Don't you remember Douglas's little incident on the mainland? He took one of their engines, for crying out loud. I don't think the Sodor engines are really that welcome at the moment. This diesel's doing us a favor, whether you like it or not. Hello there, laddies. The engines in the yard were horrified of the new diesel. They had never seen an engine like him, especially with that giant hydraulic claw on his head. What's with that claw you have? Oh, you must mean Pinchy. She's my little girl, and she's gonna annihilate. She's gonna help me pick up things that fall on the tracks. Yeah, that's what I said. Well, do you, by chance, have a name? Not really. The people in the yard just call me Number 10, due to me being the 10th version of my locomotive ever built. Well, if you're ready to work on the Fat Controller's Railway, then you better start with your heavy goods train. It's over there next to Oliver. Well, I guess it's time for me to get started. Now, you steamers, I'll show you how a real Diesel does his job. And Diesel purred away, with quick succession as well. Honestly, he didn't seem that bad. I guess he wasn't that bad, Edward, but at the same time, he seemed rather threatening, and, well, that claw, oh, don't you dare judge anyone by their appearance. I've been told I've been old many times, and you saw what happened when I proved Gordon and James wrong during that rainstorm. And Edward left. Later, that night at the sheds, all the engines were talking about their experiences with the new Diesel. That Diesel is terrible. I cannot stand him. He accidentally bumped the tree on the line, and I nearly crashed into it. He told me that I was rubbish at pulling my passengers, and that I should be replaced with a new Diesel and put on freight duty. Oh, that Diesel's gonna get biffed eventually. I saw him at the docks. Me and the Scottish twins were just mad at him. He threw some trucks into the ravine by mistake, but he also grabbed Donald by the funnel and almost ripped it off. Okay, maybe I was wrong about saying that this Diesel could be good. I mean, what can we really do about this Diesel? We can't protest. Topham doesn't usually like protests because he could just buy another engine to replace us. Henry, James, and Gordon can tell you how that goes. What could we do? Thomas, if I may intervene, I think I got something I could shed some light on. The new Diesel 10, I remember him whispering to his claw that he's gonna find some gold powder and, use it to eradicate steam engines. Think he's got a plan to destroy us? All the engines that night would have to sleep with that thought in their head. Not all the engines were sleeping, however. Percy still had to deliver the mail. Must be on time, said Percy, as he left with the mail as quickly as he possibly could. That new Diesel, he doesn't rub me the right way. I just hope he goes away soon. Percy was on his way home when suddenly he walked through the mountainside, and there he saw number 10. He was saying something, maniacal. Percy decided to see what was going on with him. Just you wait, Pigsy. After we find those magic buffers, we'll betray our creator, destroy that magic engine, and all steam engines will be gone, replacing them all with new advanced diesel engines. Percy was so scared and horrified he did not want to make a single sound so Diesel 10 couldn't hear him. I must report to the others, said Percy. Out of great fear, Percy rushed out of the station and went to warn the others. Ow. Ow. Gee, Percy, why are you in such a rush that you derailed? I got something important to tell you about the Diesel.